How is it going, guys? Slippery Jim here. Welcome back to my Intergalactic Adventurer series here in Minecraft. And in the last episode, we did a bit of building, getting prepared to build a pretty epic mob grinder. I'll just show you a couple of things I did since the last episode. Let's get down here. You may remember that I couldn't work out how to get the, what was that stuff called? The sealant for the pipes, the gold pipes that I needed for my setup over here. These things right here. So basically what I needed to build for that was one of these things, this centrifuge. And basically all you do with that is grab a bit of honeycomb like this, and you just whack it in there like so, and that will make the stuff that we needed for the pipe sealant, which was the, what was that stuff called? Beeswax or something? Yeah, beeswax. So that's how you make that in the centrifuge. I also moved my carpenter over here, which is a forestry block as well, from over here, and just tidied this up so I didn't have this big pipe sticking out, which kind of always annoyed me. Actually, I should put the honeycomb back where it came from. Honey drop. I'll take that as well. I think that's a byproduct or something. I don't really know too much about the bees just yet. I do want to get into that a bit later. I've also charged up the MFSUs that I made. Both of these now have 40 million EU stored, which is amazing. I just reordered my machines here from Industrialcraft 2, and I put my molecular transformer on the end here because for some reason it didn't want to accept power sitting there like it was before. So yeah, this is cranking now around the 300 EUs per tick, so it's much quicker at producing the iridium. 9 million EU per piece of iridium, so it still takes quite a while, but it's much quicker than it used to be. And I now have about 20 iridium ore, more than half of which was made via the molecular transformer. The other thing, guys, that I'll just show you is I've just done a little bit of landscaping out here. As you can see, I've actually finally put down the roadblocks, the brownstone roadblocks that I made in the smeltery quite a while ago now. And look how fast you move on these things. These have the ability of giving you extra speed. So combined with my I'm going off the side. I'm going that fast. Combined with the extra boost I get from my beacon, it's just really fast. The other thing is I've just made these little archways out of like a hedge around the border here, which I kind of always had like a border, but I've just extended it a little bit here. And we've got the mallow berries, the raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries around the outside. So I just pick these, eat these whenever I want, which is pretty cool. And I think it looks really good. And down here, out the back, I've also got my little grove of congealed green slime trees, with some benches back here to sort of sit and enjoy the little tranquil area. So that's pretty cool. I've been trying to work out where I want to put the mob grinder. Where I'm going to put that is probably going to be down here. So I've put the path going down here. I'm probably going to make it here in this location. I think that'll be as good a spot as any. So yeah, it's shaping up really nicely. I'm liking this back here now. But what we're going to be making today, guys, is something that we're going to use to basically collect spawners and place them. So I can carry spawners and blocks around with the portal gun, but it's a little bit unwieldy, like getting through doors and everything. It's kind of annoying. So there's another tool I can make with the Buildcraft item, which is called the spawner wrench, this thing here. But we're going to need to build a few things so that we're able to actually make this, to collect some spawners to use in that mob grinder. So we're going to need some diamonds, we're going to need some chipsets, and this complex pneumatic motor, which also includes stuff like the high pressure tanks, which also require redstone chipsets. So I'm going to need at least 2 of these chipsets, 2 redstone chipsets, 1 diamond chipset, and some of these tanks and stuff like that. So we'll make as much of this stuff as we can. Let's just get some of the simple stuff built here. And let's see. Some of these tanks. Oh, I need the chipsets for those. Okay. So to make the chipsets, let's just see what we need for that. They're not really a simple recipe. If you look here at the different chipsets that you can make, we need an assembly table to craft these, and some power for that. So looking at the assembly table, that's this thing right here from Buildcraft. This requires a diamond gear and some stuff like that. So let's get the diamond gears going. I need some gold gears. We'll just make a couple of these. And we need, where was it? The assembly table. Diamond gear. One. I'll make 2 of those just in case I need them for a future recipe. And then so we combine that with some redstone and a diamond and some obsidian to make the assembly table. So I've got a spot over here prepared for this, so I'll put it down here. That should be pretty cool. Now this doesn't run by itself. Like if you saw the recipe for the redstone chipset that we looked at, it's very simple. All we need for this is some redstone, so you just plonk that in here, I guess. But nothing is happening, and you can hardly read this with all the stuff in the way here, but it does take energy to make these. But you don't just power up the assembly table. It's not as simple as that, unfortunately. What you need to do is basically have a laser array. So, so for the laser array, we need to make some lasers. Which also require 2 diamonds per laser, otherwise they're pretty cheap. So we'll make 2, how many of these? What am I short on here? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3. Let's go with that. 14. 15, 16. The more lasers you use, the faster it cooks up the chipset. So I thought we would put these across. Let's see, we'll leave a block there. Something like this. Oops. Just put them all across here. Let's just move that one. So that, how many have we got left here? 1. 3, 6, 12. I think that might be enough, actually. I don't need this extra one. So now all I have to do is hook up the power cable to these, and I think I have a power cable here somewhere. Oh, there it is there. Okay, so there's a power coming back here I can feed up through here to these lasers. Let's get some hardened energy conduits. This is going to take a little while, guys, to hook up, so I'll come back in a second. I'll just cut out this part of the video and come back when I've hooked all of this up. So I'll catch you guys a little bit later.
I can't say a thing. What just happened?
Okay, guys, we are back, and I've hooked up the power now to these lasers, and we're ready to test this out. I'll tidy this up a little bit when we've confirmed it's going to work. So I needed some redstone, and let's try this out now. We need 2 of these redstone chipsets, don't we? So yeah, looks like it's working. Check out the lasers. Multicolored lasers. Oh, it pops out the top like that. Interesting. So we got our redstone chipset. That's pretty cool and works awesomely. That was fairly quick as well. So it looks like we don't have to actually power up this this part of the assembly table, just the lasers for it. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I'll just tidy up the back area of this. But before I do that, I want to maybe work out a way of getting the items to go into our ME
Let's do it.
system rather than just popping out the top of the table like that, so we can slightly automate it. I'm going to need some item ducts for that. Let's just grab those. Grab a few of these. What else will we need? We might need a pneumatic servo. I don't think I actually have any right now. Let's just craft a couple. These always come in handy. And I'll grab just a vanilla chest in case we need a buffer. I think that's everything we'll need. So I've also put a power outlet here, if you like, as well, because we might have to build something else for this shortly. Okay, so that's where our item ducts go for these machines, and we can hook it up to that, hopefully. I'm not sure if we can draw items directly out of this, or if we need a buffer of some sort.
Yeah, all right.
So hook that up. Let's see here.
Oh, thank God. You saved my bacon, pal. Where are we going? Is this a jailbreak? Can't say a thing.
I'll have it going down there like that, and then straight across there, I guess. Okay. So then we have that on the output. Attach a pneumatic servo on that. So that's drawing. Let's just see if this is going to work. What? Where did that go?
Yeah, let's do this.
I didn't even see the lasers activate there. Let's get some more redstone. Only got one chipset there. Okay, I don't know why that did that.
Oh, thank God. You saved my bacon, pal. Where are we going? Is this a jailbreak? Can't say a thing.
Is it that super fast?
Oh, thank God. You saved my bacon, pal. Where are we going? Is this a jailbreak? Can't say a thing.
There's still only one in there though, so I'm not quite sure what this is doing. Maybe we'll have a chest down here just so we can see what's going on with this. And we'll put a chest right there. Actually, no, not there. On it one block up so it doesn't ruin my ceiling down in the power generation room. Cool.
I can't say a thing.
And so things might just go directly into an adjacent inventory with this type of machine. Let's just see if that's... Yeah, that's working now. See, look at that. Is it going to pop out the top again, though? Ah, it's gone into the chest. Perfect. That's what we want. So now we can just draw things out of the chest. Like this. Put that on there. It's always drawing stuff out.
You saved my bacon, pal. Where are we going? Is this a
And
jailbreak?
let's just
Can't say
test
a
this
thing.
one more time. Lasers. So I think the different colors are the stages of the warm up, and when it's blue, that's the ideal operating temperature. So that should be going into here now for us, and then eventually working its way through the item duct to the system here. So we can see we've got two chipsets in here now, so it is definitely working. Good stuff. Okay, now I just have to tidy everything up. And we'll make the diamond chipset that we wanted from before. So I'm going to need a few covers and stuff like that. Let's just make sure that the ceiling down here is looking good. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to need a bunch of covers here. Let's just fill this in back here.
Yeah, let's do this.
And I'll need spruce. What have I got here?
Alright.
So I think, actually no, that's not spruce, is it?
Oh, thank God.
It's, well, it is spruce. It's spruce log. And then we need a piece of marble. And a cover right there. That looks fine. We just need a bunch of stone covers. What do we need back here? We need some spruce covers there. Is that spruce? Yeah, it is. Might need some more. Spruce covers. Thank you.
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, that's good. What do we need up here? We need some spruce wood covers. Like that. The rest of this is okay. And then we just need some marble ones, which I've got some here. These micro blocks are so awesome. Okay. We need to just put the painting back on here. Try and get a 4x4 one. There we go. Interesting. Alright, that's all tidied up. This is all... Okay, we need some of these stone covers though. We need a bunch of these to get this all looking good. I need some more. And also need some diamonds for the diamond chipset. I don't remember how many we needed for that. Put those in there, that in there, that in there, that in there. Okay. So, looking very good, very good, very good. So, I think we just do something like this. Let's see. Select that. That doesn't look like it's... There we go. Okay, this is a bit slower, I guess, because it's a more expensive... Maybe it's a more complex chipset or something like that. But it should cook up eventually for us. I might move this as well.
Oh, thank God. You saved my bacon, pal. Where are we going? Is this a jailbreak? Can't say a thing.
Let's grab these records out. They don't explode everywhere. I'll move this over here. Put the discs back in it. So we have our sound system there.
Oh, thank God. You saved my bacon, pal. Where are we going? Is this a jailbreak? Can't say a thing.
Yeah, that'll do. Whatever. How's this going? Nearly there. See how much slower this would have been if I just used one laser? I could even put another row there, I guess. Okay, so that should have made the diamond chipset for us. I think this will always be drawing a little bit of power, which kind of sucks a little bit because it's a bit of wastage. But so do these forestry machines. I don't think there's a way to actually turn them off without disconnecting the power conduit. Okay, there's my diamond chipset. So let's get back to what we're actually building here, which is the spawner wrench. We've got that. We've got that. So we should be able to. I thought we made that.
You saved my bacon, pal. Where are we going? Is this a jailbreak?
Didn't we make this thing? Okay, what are we missing here? One of these. Thought we made that. Oh, we need the tanks as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we needed the. Yeah. That's what we need the redstone chipsets for. 1, 2, and we're missing this. What the heck? Energized plates.
Yeah, let's do this.
Diamond gear. That's what I want to make. Not that other one. That was wacky. I already made a couple of these though. I have to wait till it changes to that. Okay, there we go. Alright. Now we should be good. Spawner wrench. There it is, guys. This thing is going to get spawners for us. But we still need to power it. It is a powered weapon, even though it doesn't have like a power bar at the bottom like some of these other tools that I have. So what we need for this is, I think it's called a tool charger. And there's some different tiers here of tool chargers, so we might as well just go for the highest tier, the tier 3 one. We're going to need some more of these. We're going to need another one of these. We're going to need chests. So I'm going to need 2, 4, 6 redstone chipsets, 1 diamond chipset, some of these high pressure tanks. How many chipsets have I got here? 1. So I need 5 more of those. And another diamond one. Let's get the diamond one cooking up here first. And then I'll get some redstone to make the other ones. Groovy. Yeah, we're getting a bit of iridium going. It's awesome. So this stuff is super hard to get, usually. Uses a fair bit of MJs. Come on, Daniel. It's always raining out here. Probably getting a bit of lag from that rain. Okay, that's finished. Let's make our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 redstone chipsets. They should be super fast. Relatively speaking. Yeah, I'm tempted to put another row of lasers up there just because of the symmetry part of it as well, but I'll have to wire those up as well. So maybe I will do that, but in between episodes. Okay, we should be able to make a couple of these things now. Can't remember what they were called. Complex pneumatic motors. 1, 2, 3. I've already got some diamond gears in there. Need to make some more of these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh no, am I out of diamonds? I've been using a lot in this episode. I might have to raid my... Let's just get some iron. I don't know why I'm crafting these in this. So yeah, I might have to raid my beacon again. Just until I can get some more diamonds from my quarries. Just need to make some more of those iron blocks. It's probably more than enough. So let's put these in here. And now we will have tons for what we need. So I needed another one of these. Am I out of gold as well? Gold gears, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do. One, two. One. And it looks like we need some more of these things. What else do we need? One more of these, I think. God damn it. I might need some more chipsets here. Okay.
Yeah, let's do this.
Get some of those cooking up. It's just kind of cool having like a laser array like that in your lab. I think it looks pretty awesome. I guess this is the highest tier of tool chargers, so you've got to expect it to be a fairly expensive recipe. I'm sure I had enough. There we go. And there it is, our tool charger. Finally, we have our tool charger. So I'll plonk this down here. And it's just building up a bit of power. Hopefully this is not going to play up. Sometimes I didn't like being placed right in between machines, but it looks like it's still going all right. Cool, so this is full power. Now we just put our spawner wrench in there. And that should charge up the spawner ranch. It'd be nice if it had a visual indicator. Holds 4,000 MJs. Cool. Good. Now we'll just chuck out some of this extra stuff. I might need to take that. Take some blocks just in case. Alright, let's go get ourselves a spawner. So, obviously I have that dungeon that we explored very, very early on down here. Across the lake. So we go down here to this and grab one of the blaze spawners from this area. Oh, the door's missing here? Let's just fix that. Grab one of these trees. Let's make a new door quickly here. Good old vanilla door. Know what happened to this one? There we go. Alright. So, we are going to get ourselves a blaze spawner. There's a couple of blaze spawners here, I think. Uh-oh. There we go. So now we have ourselves a blaze spawner. Absorbed blaze. So that's pretty cool. I think it can only hold one spawner at a time. It'd be cool if it could hold multiple spawners. But let's just head across here. And I'll show you that you can place these basically anywhere you want. We haven't built our mob grinder building yet for it, but that's what we'll be doing in the next episode, getting it up and running over here. But basically, say this is where I wanted the spawner right here, you would just plonk it down like that, and you'd be able to fight blazes and stuff like that, or have it set up to automatically grind them, which is what I want to do. These guys are probably not going to spawn in the direct sunlight, so I'll collect that again, and that is where we are going to leave it for this episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Been a lot of building and stuff like that, but once we get this set up, we'll be able to get a lot of materials from monsters and animals, even stuff like sheep and cows that we can just basically grind to automatically get that sort of stuff. And then we can head off on some adventures. Coming up, I want to go back to the Twilight Forest for a bit and fight the last couple of monsters that we haven't, boss monsters we haven't got to yet. And then we're going to be heading into outer space. So don't forget to rate and comment. I'll catch you guys in the next one.